Finally, I have a place to live. Now there will be no struggle for myself and I will focus completely on my studies. This Amigami shrine seems lucky. This is our dashing hero named Yuryu Kamite. He is a 17-year-old school who struggles hard to get admission to Kyoto Medical University. He is a good boy, but he does not believe in any god. Now he is coming to the shrine house. He called the priest there but could not get any response. He moves into the house and hears some girls' sounds. This girl's sound seems to be changing their clothes. He thinks not to go inside because this is creepy. But at the same time, the door opened and the 3 girls appeared. These girls are in bikinis. Our boy watches the best scene of his life. The girl closed the door immediately. They now come out wearing the clothes. Our boys come to know they are shrine maidens. The girls shout at him for this behavior. He apologized. As they misunderstood him, he did not have any bad intention. This all happens unintentionally. Now they all sit in the launch. He introduced himself and mentioned he was going to leave there. The girls are sweet. They welcome him and introduce themselves. The elder one is Yae Amigami, who is 20 years old and a college student. She is very sweet and told him to call her whenever he wants. The little one is Asahi Amigami, who is a 14-year-old and a middle school student. She treats him like his big brother and tells him she will tease him a lot. The middle daughter is a little rude. She introduces herself as Yuna Amigami, a 17-year-old high school girl. They treat him like their own family, but he ignores them and mentions he is going to study there nothing more. After this, you showed him his room. She is going to find something in Cabot but loses balance. He is going to save her, but they both fell on each other. Yuna came to the room at the same time and got angry with our boy. In the night, our boy is again busy studying when Asahi comes to him. She is going to check his bag and put out his clothes from the bag. He is going to stop her, but his foot slips and they both fall on each other. Yuna again saw this and got mad. In the middle of the night, our boy gets tired and hungry. He was going to find something to eat when he saw Yuna sleeping on the floor. She sleeps in a very seducing pose, but he ignores her. He is putting a blanket on her when she wakes up and screams. Other girls also came there and now they misunderstood them. Our boy tries to explain the situation. He saw the handmade Omamori charms there. He inquires about it. The girl told them these cards were used as luck. People come there and pray. They are just connecting people with God, and they get their wish. They have removed the red string from their hairs and mentioned this is from their mom, and that is so close to their heart. Our boy agrees with them. The girls told them they would also pray for him to succeed in the exam. They also mention he is lucky as this is the period when a miracle just happens. Yuna told more about this as this period is called the magical star shower. In this period, the people need to feel the stardust on themselves and their wishes to come true. After this, they had to pray every day and they would get what they wanted. Our boy laughs and mentions this is not true. This is all just because of science, nothing else. This is just a fairy tale story, so stop believing in it. Yuna gets out of control, but her sisters control her. The next day, the girls are busy in their job to guide people. Yuna found it difficult to talk with a baby girl because of her poor English language. Our boy helped her and this baby girl. She thanked and our boy advised her to improve her English. They are talking when suddenly a bird takes over the string from her hair. In the afternoon, all girls are tired of finding it. They struggle hard but cannot find it. But they all believe that God will help them and pray to God. Our boys stop them and mention they are so stupid. As they lost a very important thing, they are just calm and praying. They had to go to find it and no God was going to fulfill their wish. They had to work for it by themselves. Yuna was mad at it and talked rudely and left. Our boy felt bad. In the night, the other 2 girls come to our boy's room. So he hides. They entered the room and thought the god had taken the boy, but that's not true. Asahi is going to check his bag to find something spicy but cannot get anything. They saw a picture of him with his mom. They feel bad for him because he lost his family at a very young age, and he is always left alone in an orphanage. That is why he does not believe in God, he just believes in himself. They also thought this boy and their sister were almost the same. They hid their feelings and acted rudely, but they were soft-hearted. Yuna listens to all this. After this, in the middle of the night, our boy tries to find Yuna's red string but cannot succeed. He remembers how the girls are praying to God. He prays to God for the Yuna string. Yuna saw him and also joined him. Now they both are praying to God together. The other girls also join them and they are going back. They are moving when suddenly the magic shower happens. The beautiful cherry blossoms with star meteor fall on them. This looks so pretty. They all believe the miracle will happen soon. Our boy again disagreed with them. The girls tease him that this is not less than our miracle that he is living with 3 cute girls. He cannot take it seriously. At the same time, the miracle happened, and Yuna got her red string. After this day, all are sitting together with the grandpa of the girls. The grandpa told them this boy was going to his grandson-in-law and handle this shrine. Everyone is shocked by this. Our boy refuses to do this. He mentioned he wanted to become a doctor, and he was not interested in any girl and shrine. The grandpa cannot bother with this and is about to leave. But he mentions that our boy would get admission to his dream medical university if he were going to marry one of these girls. And if not, then he has to leave this house. Our boy agrees on this, because there is no other chance. Now all the girls are confessing to Yuna to agree to marriage because they can't do this. Yuna thought about kicking him out of the house because she was not going to marry anyone who did not even believe in God. She decided to tease him. She told him to cook food today. She gives only some strange ingredients for cooking. She believes he cannot cook anything, but the result shocked everyone. He cooks very delicious food. Yuna thought something and told him to do laundry. She thought it was very tough to do laundry this summer. The girls try to stop her, because their laundry is completely girly. They saw he was hanging their private clothes, and this is so embarrassing. Our boy is perfect in everything he does. Yuna was mad and told him to clean Ye's room as a next task. Ye's room is completely messed up. There is so much stuff in her room. Our boy does not even know where he has to start. But in the end, he managed to do it. All the girls thought he was a great helping hand for them. They should allow him to live there. But our boy apologized and mentioned that he was not going to live there anymore, because if he did this housework every day, he is not able to give time to study, and that will affect his dream. And there is also the fact that he is not going to marry any of the girls. So it is better to leave, and he left for his dream. The girls are okay with it. Now our boy is sitting on the train and studying. The girls are also following him, because they are curious about him. Our boy is stopping at a place. This place gives very scary vibes as it is in the forest, and also it seems like a haunted house. Girls are shocked to see this. They feel very bad about themselves. They are talking when suddenly our boy with many children comes there. The girls are scared. The children tease the girls a little bit. The doctor also came there and told our boy that he was getting a girlfriend there. Our boy stopped them. Now they are all sitting inside the house, and the doctor tells them this place is an orphanage miracle garden, and she is the mother house of this garden, as her name is Mahiru. She treats them very well and mentions that his little boy is getting engaged to one of them, and this is very good for him. Our boy stops her from all this talk, but Mahiru shut him up and mentioned that these lucky girls would be good for him. The children are playing there and they show their paper cranes to him. At the same time, another little girl came there. This girl was Shirahi, our boy's childhood friend. The girls like her. At the same time, the children are asking girls to help with the paper cranes they made for their parents who are in the hospital. Our boy takes it as a very stupid thing to spend a lot of time on this. But again, Yuna disagrees with him. She mentioned these paper cranes are a great hope for these children, and they are going to help them. The girls are trying their best but cannot do anything. The children request our boy to help them because there is a lot of work pending. This child is looking with so much hope into his eyes. So our boy's heart melts and he agrees. Our boy makes very beautiful paper cranes. He hears a little boy saying this crane will recover her mom. Our boy remembers his childhood when he did these things for his mom. He got emotional and gave paper cranes and hoped to that little boy that his mother would be fine one day. The girls are also watching this. Mahiru told them this boy was very soft-hearted and very close to every child. She told them to take care of him in the future. After this, in the evening, Mahiru asked our boy why he left the shrine, as this is a very good chance for him. He replied he did it because these girls just use him for chores, and he does not get time to study. She saw him and mentioned this was wrong. She knew how best he was at work, and if he tries, he will get time to study. So, stop complaining and go back. Our boy also remembers his childhood when this lady worked hard. So, he agrees to go back. Mahiru married on it and told him this girl cared for him. So, stop being childish. The girls came there, and our boy apologized to them and mentioned he would do everything they wanted. Yuna stops him and mentions they are all family now, they will work together. Our boy relaxes and is happy about this. But after this, the girls are trying to do work but cannot do their best. so he has to do everything on his own. But still, he is okay with it. The grandpa comes and mentions he is also happy with him, but now he has to be ready for a marriage interview with any of his granddaughters. The grandpa set up his marriage interview with the little one Aisha. She welcomed him, and the grandpa left them together for the whole day. She comes to him and mentions now she is ready to do what he thinks she wants to do from the very first day. Our boy cannot understand. She removes her clothes and turns them into a tracksuit. She invites him for a run. Our boy agrees with it. They both start running, but our boy is tired a lot because they are almost running for about 5 hours. In the evening, our boy is going to take a shower, but she already is in the shower. He feels ashamed and moves out. The next day, in the early morning, our boy woke up and thought today his study schedule was messed up. But Aisha mentions they sleep peacefully, that will matter. She told him that they should go to find a pair of shoes before morning running. Our boy has to agree with it. Now they are in the storage room to find the shoes. He is looking for the shoes, but she lives a fantasy and mentions if they both are locked up there, they will have romantic moments. He told her to come back to reality. They are talking when suddenly the room is closed. They tried to open it but failed. She is getting shiver because she has a health issue with the close place. He tried to relax her and told her to cling to his back. She did it because she was feeling very low. Our boy tries to cut the windows and succeeds in it, but it takes time. He goes down and opens the door. Now they both are coming out. She thanks him, and also their marriage interview is finished now. Her sisters come and inquire about. She relaxes them. Now our boy has to do a marriage interview with Yuna. Yuna dressed up very well and talked elegantly. Even he is shocked to hear this. He asks her what happened to her and why she is acting so strange. She pushes him and gets on him. She shows her wish to get intermediate with him. She wants to give an inheritance to this shrine. He stops her and mentions this is not simple. She was angry and said this is what he could do for this shrine. She controls herself and goes to pick some flowers. The girls are watching them. Our boy asks the girls what is wrong with Yuna. They reply that their sister is just saving them from this marriage, and as a result, she ruins herself. Our boy understands this and takes her to a cat cafe. This is because she loves cats. They both talk, and he advises her to not destroy herself just for the shrine and her sisters. She has a life and she has to enjoy it. She is happy about this, and they both decided to spend all day with cats. They are going back when she gives him a cat keychain and also thanks him for today. She looked at him with love. But our boy is Sigma, and he cannot take it seriously. After this, the next day, our boy has a marriage interview with you, but she cannot come. He is going to check on her, but she is changing her clothes. He is again getting so embarrassed she tells him to wait, and he is kept busy with his studies. 1 week has passed, but she cannot open the door. He checks the room but cannot find her. He is worried and asks other girls, but they cannot know about her. Our boy searched for her and found her at the Inari shrine. She came here because of the painting she made. She needs some reference to this shrine. She appreciates his deductive skill. He ignores this and asks why she cannot attend an interview. She refused to tell this because this is the secret, and now they are going for the interview. They moved into the shrine and clicked many pictures. At night, she gives him the card of apology and says thank you for everything. She asked him who he felt was going to marry. Our boy cannot know the answer to this. He found it very difficult. Now comment on what will happen next. With whom will our boy be going to get married? Do you like this story and want more such content? Please subscribe to our channel for the next part.